What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down how to run a 10-yard speed out versus an outside leverage DB. We're going to be talking about some of the key things you guys can do, how you guys can use this kind of tic-tac-toe rocker step break at the top of the route to create some separation and threaten the DB. So I hope this video helps you guys out. Hope it teaches you a few things about route running and what you guys can do to improve your overall skills. Now, also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want to know all the specific on-field drills that you guys need to be doing, check out that very first link in the description for our 28-day on-field wide receiver workout plan. So what it is, it's a full 4-week long schedule with all the drills wide receivers need to be doing, broken down to sets, repetitions to improve their route running, press releases, catching ability, explosiveness, balance, all the above. We give you a full video example of each drill, show a live full speed example, and break down why each drill is important. So if you want access to that, check out that very first link in the description below. Let's get started with this video. So we're looking at this rider from Cooper Kupp, one of the best out route runners in the game. And anytime that you guys are facing an outside leverage DB, the main thing that we have to do is we have to threaten him inside shade. So off the line of scrimmage, let's start with this. So let's say we get the play call. We know that we have to run this 10-yard out, and we have a DB who's outside shade like this. Why is he outside shade? He's trying to force you back to the inside. His goal is to never give up the outside. He's not letting you get behind him, and he's not letting you run. He's not going to let you run like a comeback route, an out route, whatever. That's his sole responsibility. So where do you think you want to attack? You want to attack the inside shoulder of this guy to threaten him and to get him to open up his hips. The main thing on every single route is to be able to sell vertical. So you see when Kupp comes off the line of scrimmage here, what's he doing? He's angling that stem to the inside shoulder. Now, there's a couple different ways you can go about this. If that DB's off, like let's say you have to break the route at 10 and he's backpedaling to 12, this is the type of move that I would use. I would use this rocker step. But let's say maybe he's off at like 7 yards and my route is at 10 yards. I would just attack the inside shoulder, get him to flip those hips, and then slip back underneath him and run this 10-yard out. But if he's off, we have to come up with something else. There's many different ways to run every single route. There are many different moves that you guys can use to run every single route. So what Kupp does is this like kind of triple step rocker step. Some people call it a tic-tac-toe break. What that essentially means is you're going to be doing 3 steps. So it's going to be left, right, and then left. And you're trying to sell like you're running a post route and breaking off in front of him. And again, the same thing applies. We are still threatening the inside of the field. Outside shade DB, when I have an outside breaking route, I have to make sure that I'm threatening him to the inside to try to force him to open up the gate like he did. Now, what Kupp does here, and he does a great job of selling it with his upper half, because whether this DB's in zone, every kind of zone coverage eventually turns into man coverage if that DB doesn't have any threats. He's going to be watching those hips, right? That's going to be the main place he's focusing on. So where do you think we have to sell? We have to sell the route with my hips. So when Kupp gets up into this thing, you see how he goes here, his first step, you see how his hips and his shoulders turn, second step, hip and his shoulders turn, and now the last step that's really going to sell the route, he's really going to throw that upper body to the inside. You see hips and shoulders, he's stepping outside the frame, threatening this DB to the inside. That DB wants to bite and crash on this post, on this dig, whatever it is, and you see what that does? That opens up a lot of space for me to the outside. We never want to force the outside release. We want to attack the inside shoulder if it's an outside shade DB, get him to flip those hips, and now I can separate and get back on this ball. Now, the most important thing after we get this DB to go here, what's that DB going to do? He's going to speed turn. They call it a speed turn for a reason, because it's fast. So as a wide receiver, when I have to run that route and I get the DB off the platform, I have to make sure my mindset is I'm accelerating, I'm winning the race back to the ball to make this play on the sideline. That's a great route there by Cooper Kupp. Great job understanding the principle of how to attack an out route versus an outside shade DB. Let's watch the thing again, full speed one more time. Off the line of scrimmage, we got to identify the coverage. How is the DB playing me? What's his leverage? And then how can I beat that situation? Watch it again, full speed. Great job attacking the shoulder, hitting him with that triple rocker step, and then accelerating out of this break to make some separation. All right, guys, really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave those in the comment section below. We'll get back to you as soon as I can. Always appreciate the feedback, and it's always great to hear some of the things you guys have to say, and just any kind of feedback would be much appreciated. And again, fellas, if you want a 4-week long on-field wide receiver workout schedule, all the things wide receivers need to be doing on the field to improve their route running, press releases, etc., check out that very first link below. Everything is mapped out for you on a daily basis. I'll see you guys next time.